Hello and welcome back to the Lex E. Rojas vlog. I'm your host, Lex E. Rojas, aka Dakota Wilmer, aka Dakota Wolf, aka a figment of your imagination. Yeah, that last part took me a second to think of, honestly. So last week, you may or may not remember, I left off my live stream so I could go pick this up from the UPS store, and I thought, why not share with you. I'm gonna stop here under this beautiful, well-lit awning. I love it. It's beautiful. It makes me feel like I'm going to be on stage or see a show at the theater. I miss those days. Anyway. Alright, so obviously I just covered the merch portion of the title. Madness is my life. Also the day after I, of course, went to my therapy appointment, as I always do. Not always, but most Saturdays I go to my appointment, except I didn't get to go. I had to stay home and do it outdoors, virtually, because my partner wasn't feeling well. He hasn't been feeling well for quite some time, but insurance being what it is in this country, he hasn't really been able to see a doctor about it. And that really sucks. Ooh, I kind of like that reflection there. Yeah. So, now, I wanted to show off my merch, my new merch. That's why that one is something you have to look at this time. And I'm going to figure out how to version of this exact shirt onto my fall shop page. I stopped talking because the train is loud and distracting, and I have ADHD, and I don't know how well you can hear me when the train's going by. So that's why I stopped talking. But I have created a Fourth Wall account. Fourth Wall is a site for creatives to sell their merch. So I have a merch shop open now. Literally only 2 items on it so far, but I'm going to be trying to add stuff daily, like at least 1 item a day, hopefully. So I'm working on that. Tuesday was voting day here in NYC. I did not vote early. I'm a procrastinator. I literally voted at like 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. And we woke up Wednesday morning with the first Muslim mayor-elect of NYC. And I believe he is the first mayoral candidate to get, at least first in the last 20 years, to get 1 million votes for him. So that's great. What's not great is that some teenagers took it upon themselves to spray paint swastikas on a school Wednesday morning. Like, what the hell? Not only is that incredibly messed up and hateful, it also perpetuates the misappropriation of the Falun Gong, which is a sign of peace, or was a sign of peace in the religion that it originates. Yes, from which it originates. There we go. And there's no need to be hateful. We have elected a mayor who will hopefully do his best to fulfill his promises and create affordability and help working class. All we can do is hope for the best. Sit back and watch, because again, this is politics. You can't trust anyone. So let's hope. Yeah. Wednesday. Yes, I just kind of mentioned Wednesday. So Thursday, yesterday, it was a day from hell for me. I spent all day running around dealing with bureaucratic bullshit. All right. In the morning, I had an appointment with the Social Security Administration because I had to go get a new copy of my older daughter's Social Security card because hers is missing. So I went in to get a copy of that, and they told me her birth certificate was not enough. I needed to have ID for an 8-year-old. So they said they would accept the New York state benefits card, because right before that they had asked for her health insurance card. So they asked for her health insurance card, assuming it would have her birthday on it, and it didn't have her birth date on it. So they said they would accept the New York State benefits card. So I pulled that out, and it also didn't have her birthday on it because it was her summer EBT. So they sent me to the EBT office, to like EBT/Medicaid office, to get a new copy for her. But they said they couldn't print it for me because she's on state Medicaid, not city Medicaid. So I went all the way from downtown back to Bushwick, where I was hoping there would be a copy of the card where we keep our things. And thank goodness there was. So I was able to get that. So my 9 a.m. appointment turned into a 1 p.m. meeting with this lady, who thankfully got it done really quick after that, after I got back into the Social Security Administration. And now apparently the headquarters are in Baltimore. I didn't know that. Now I know. And that should be arriving within the next week or two. She said week or two. I'm calling it 7 to 10 business days. And then we'll have everything we need to finish our NYCHA application. Yes, I've been withholding that information every time I talk about our housing situation. We actually are trying to get into public housing because we are currently living in a living room. So your next logical question may be, is dump truck withholding SNAP benefits directly affecting my family and myself? And the answer is yes. Luckily, it looks like he's being forced to provide full benefits now because the judge was trying to force him to provide half benefits, and then he withheld that still, saying that he would not release SNAP benefits until the Democrats agreed to all of his terms for reopening the government. So the judge got mad and ordered him to reinstate full benefits instead of just half benefits. So let's hope that he actually does what the judge is demanding of him, regardless of what anyone else thinks. Like, children deserve food. It's really fucked up to be withholding food from children here or overseas. You know who you are. That was weird. Something came up. Oh, Matthew Irwin said also I liked and subbed. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. I'm so cringe. Sorry. So, something just popped up at the bottom of the chat that was like, how do you like your tea/coffee? Hot or iced? And then it disappeared. So I don't know if it was like supposed to be for me to like prompt you guys to answer that question. I don't know what that was, but I prefer iced because I can drink it faster. Yeah. Anyway. And yeah, I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I want to preface it with a content warning because it's a little grody. So, content warning, I'm about to talk about illness, specifically tummy problems and infectious blisters. So if you don't want to stick around for that, I understand. But it's important because last night I found little bumps on my daughter's foot, and I sent a picture to the group chat with my sisters and mother, the bulk of whom are in the healthcare field. And my sister, who is an LPN, basically said it looks like hand, foot, mouth disease. Watch out for diarrhea and keep the kids super hydrated, because that's not going to be a fun time. Now, I don't know if you know this, but hand, foot, mouth is super contagious. So from the moment you present with any symptoms, you are contagious. If you have the blisters, just touching the outside of the blister when it hasn't even popped can give you, can spread the illness. I don't know if she got it from not washing her hands properly in the bathroom, or if she got it from another child at school who didn't wash their hands properly, or yada yada. But I am starting to feel pain in my hands and feet. And I started to feel a little pain in my ear, which can sometimes be associated. And I'm having grumblies in my tummy. Guys, I don't want to have hand, foot, mouth. I'm scared. I hate it. We had it once when I worked in a group home, and I never knew if someone purposely gave me contaminated Play-Doh, or if it came from our neighbors upstairs because they got it at the exact same time we got it, or if I got it from changing dirty diapers. We don't know. Or my daughter brought it home from daycare. We don't know what caused it the last time, but I know it was not fun. It sucked big time, and I don't want to go through that again. It's going to be 7 to 10 days of hell. Help me. Please send help. Okay. I really feel like I'm going to puke, and I can't tell if it's anxiety or this illness that I may or may not have. I'm trying, like, not to believe that I have it, because if I believe that I have it, like, I'm going to get psychosomatic symptoms. But help me. That's it. That's my live stream for today. That was my week. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, and commenting and sharing with your friends. Please visit my merch shop. You cannot find this exact one, but if you message me, I can get you one. Anyway, thank you so much. And like I said, have a great weekend and remember to lead with empathy. Bye.